Thank you again for taking the time to chat with the School of Accounting and Finance, Oni. We really appreciate the time you've spent with us to provide us with some insight into innovation at Deloitte, your career path, and how your time with the University of Waterloo has led you to your current role. We have one last question for you. What tips and advice would you give to aspiring professionals in building their leadership experiences and working towards executive level roles?
I don't find myself to be in like, even though I am in that type of a role, I can't really come to terms with that it's come that quickly. um, and I think, to be honest, when I look at it, I don't. I think the secret is to not aspire for the executive role. Like, as much as that could be the end goal, if that's your end goal, it's going to be very difficult to attain it, because promotion is I would almost say it's a side effect. Compensation, good compensation is a side effect. Recognition in your own employer is going to be a side effect. It's going to be a result. It's not going to be something that you can, or shall I say, like, it's a byproduct. It's not going to be the result of what your career is. If you aspire for that to be the result, you're never going to be satisfied. Even when you're going to make managing director at an investment bank and take home millions of dollars a year, you're going to walk away dissatisfied. Because the result of your career should be something intrinsic, should be something that can't be satisfied by what you touch and feel. And I think my advice to younger professionals is, when you plan for what you want in life, in a career, you want to make sure your intrinsic focus is set. And you find that which motivates you to get up in the morning. And when you get that done, when you have that established, I guarantee you will be recognized and you'll move up through the ranks, no question. No one wants to see an employee who joins their firm and comes in day one and says, I want to be CEO. No one wants to see that, because there's a lot of pride, there's a lot of ego, and nobody wants to spend their day massaging egos. Like, nobody does. It's too difficult of a job and it leads nowhere. Everyone instead wants to work with individuals who are hungry and who have the humility to be able to recognize, I don't know much, but I want to learn. Everyone wants to have someone on their team who takes initiative, who shows initiative, and who has a huge aptitude to learn. No one wants to work with a professional who says, I know enough, I don't need more training. Nobody does. In this day and age, especially in this day and age where things move so quickly, it's too difficult to spend, or it's not even too difficult. It's a waste of time to spend your time arguing with someone why they aren't at a level that they want to be. It's just a waste of time. Things move too quickly. There are much better investments you can make that have far higher ROI on the investments than spending time with someone arguing why their career is not progressing the way they want it to. I don't mean to say that I haven't had coaching discussions with my mentors about where I want my career to go. But those things happen a few times a year, not every month. Right? They happen in intervals where those conversations are meant to happen, like talent review meetings. But they're not something I bring up every day and say, hey, by the way, remember, I need to be CEO. Hey, by the way, remember, what I like to focus my every day on is that learning and that really achieving that internal goal of learning and developing and changing and moving. And that, I think, has really powered me towards wanting to do quality work, wanting to be a good leader, wanting to be a team member, wanting to show initiative, wanting to try new things. I think for students who go on to their first co-op term and who are really at the start line of their professional careers, start by identifying what moves you, start by identifying what you're passionate about, focus on making that passion a reality by the career you choose, and compensation and promotion to an executive level will be a byproduct. I guarantee you.